Hi guys, and welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of everything. So main focus for the day will be floors, especially giving the rugs and the stairwell floors a bit of a clean, but we're also going to be tackling a lot of those everyday kind of activities as well. So starting off with laundry, to have that going in the background for me whilst I get onto all the other items. Still have loads of laundry to get through because it's a never-ending cycle. I'm sitting here doing voiceovers and looking at a giant pile of laundry that I still need to fold and put away. Just haven't had a chance to, but we'll be getting onto that very shortly and probably have it on film for you guys for maybe next week's video. But either way, I will hope you've had an amazing week. Welcome back. So glad to have you back with me. We are jam-packed full of motivation today in lots of different areas. So sit back, enjoy, and yeah, let's get into it. So whilst I was dusting the corner table in the living room, I looked down and noticed that there was a fair bit of snacks and rubbish and things like that down the sides of the sofa and underneath the table, because real life. So I thought whilst I was doing a bit of a floor focused day that I would pull the sofa out and get in under there as well with the vacuum, as well as using the vacuum and a soft bristle end to also dust off the skirting boards and underneath on the bottom shelf of the table and the pedestal and just all the areas around there that had a bit of a dust build up as well. I've shared this trick previously on my channel as well, and it's not really a hack or a trick, but it is something that I'm just going to throw in there as a recommendation if you don't already. All of my furniture have furniture slides or felt feet on them, so not just to protect the floors, which I love and I don't want to have those damaged, but because that way if I need to get in underneath anything, like just then with the sofa, these sofas are insanely heavy. But because I've got those felt feet underneath, it means that every time I do need to get in underneath them, then I can just use by myself without needing to go get another adult to help me. I can sort of slide them out the way without being concerned about damage to my floors, and also just, you know, feels a little bit more independent, which I love. Alright, and then moving on, I've given the living room rug a good deep clean. So when I moved with the vacuum, when I moved the dog bed, I noticed that the carpet or the rug actually had two different colors happening. So where the dog bed was sitting, it was still really deep and vibrant and fluffy, and the rest of the carpet, you could see there was this very clear, it doesn't pick it up on camera, but there was this very clear corner line where the dog bed sort of finished, and then all the rest of the rug kind of had this almost muted pastel-y colour to it rather than the deep reds and greens and blues, which just means that it's been trodden off enough times that it was really due for a rug shampoo and clean. So whipping out the Bissell Carpet Pro Cleaner, Pet Pro Cleaner, and giving that one a twice over on the express clean. So sometimes I use the deep clean setting, which uses more water and really penetrates into it. But when I need it dry fast, like today, but still give it a really good clean, I use the Express Clean, which has slightly less water output, but I go over it twice, so that like each section at least twice in 2 different directions, and that ends up giving it a clean that is just as good as the deep clean, but it dries a lot faster in the end. And then I use a mop around the edging of the rug, which you saw, just to clear up any water that spilled over. Now just clearing off this side console, moving everything that should be upstairs. It's mostly my daughter's stuff, so I can get to the dusting underneath. I also filled up the diffuser. I just blanked on what that machine was called, the aroma diffuser, with some essential oil and water. And the scent I have going at the moment that I'm obsessed with is orange, ginger, and lemon, I believe it is. So it's a citrus and ginger sort of a scent. It's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but I love it. It just makes everything feel really fresh and alive and vibrant. And then whilst I'm on the dusting, I'm pulling out the extendable duster that I use for the for the ceiling fan in the master bedroom. But I also love this one because it is an extendable pole. I can get up really, really high, so I use it in the stairwell, like here, to do the walls as well as the cornices, which are up super, super high. Now that that dusting is under control, I'm going through with the handheld section of the Dyson vacuum with the upholstery attachment, and I'm giving all the stairs a very deep, thorough vacuuming, ready for a carpet clean as well, using the Bissell cleaner with the upholstery attachment. This is something that I don't do overly frequently, and you'll be able to see that at the end of the carpet cleaning when I empty out the dirty water, just how much dirt comes out of these stairs. So it's pretty gross. Stay tuned for that one.
Beneath us caved in every time.
And here is the dirty water container, and as you can see, I wasn't joking about the colour of the water that comes out of it. Yeah, these stairs just, they're a magnet for dirt, unfortunately, so I'm just going to empty that one into the toilet and flush that one away. Alright, so now that the main deep cleaning of those rugs are done, which I won't lie, they did take up the majority of my day, just because they did need such a good clean that it took me a while with that machine to get through it. But yeah, that's all done, so now I'm just moving on to the general flooring, the hardwood floors, get those all vacuumed up, all the food crumbs, etc, and then I'll be going over with a mop. And then I'll be finishing off the video with just cleaning up those back windows. They are a very big thoroughfare in our house, so there is constantly fingerprints and grime on them. There's also a lot of dog prints and nose prints, because that's how he asks to go in and out, is he either hits the glass or he'll just put his nose on the glass and kind of stare at you. So that's usually quite filthy. So I'm just giving that one a clean up. I'm using my Co Universal Cleaner on the inside with a microfiber, and then on the outside where it is extra grubby, I'm using a window cleaner spray, like a specifically window cleaner spray, which I actually found in the back of a cupboard that I decluttered in a previous video that I totally forgot I even had. So now I'm using that up and wiping it down with old newspapers, because I know that that's an oldie kind of a cleaning hack, to use newspapers to wipe down glass and mirrors to get them streak free. But my goodness, is it a good one. I really do love this one. So that's what I'm finishing off with. But otherwise, I know it's a bit of a fast video today, just kind of speeding through that motivation, get you through. So I hope you have found it motivating. Otherwise, I hope everyone has an amazing week, and I'll see you next week for the next video. See you guys.
Difference is the same.